Welcome back, guys. And today we'll be talking about the PlayStation 5 UI, which stands for User Interface. Now, when you play a console, the user interface is how you interact with the software and the hardware, from Xbox to Nintendo to Sony. And Sony just dropped the state of play, introduces into the PlayStation 5's new UI, new user interface. And the consoles come out this November, so it's not that long before you get your hands on it. And in this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts about it and what I think about the user interface for the PlayStation 5. Without further ado, let's jump into it. I have to honestly say, I'm really impressed with Sony's design of the user interface for the PlayStation 5. It has so many cool features that's going to be really useful while playing on the PlayStation 5, where you could do things on the PlayStation 5 user interface that you could never do on the PlayStation 4 user interface. But don't get me wrong, the PlayStation 4 user interface was cool. It had a lot of cool features, but not features that were really useful, in my opinion. And what I love about the PlayStation 5 user interface is the control center, which will allow me to do so much. It'll allow me to check the battery life cycle of my PlayStation 5 controller. Allow me to see who's online and what my friends are playing. It will allow me to actually check news feeds on the game I'm playing, the games I'm following. It will allow me to reply to messages and get messages without having to jump out of the game. It will also allow me to share my screen, or my friends share their screen with me while in game. And I think these features are awesome. I think they were well designed and really thought about when they was implementing them into the user interface. And I think that Sony actually took some feedback from their fan base. They gave some awesome feedback on what they would love to have in their user interface for their PlayStation 5 consoles. And I have to say, I think they did a really wonderful job. My favorite features is that now I can actually reply to friends and get messages without jumping out of the game. I used to hate doing that on my PlayStation 4 Pro. You know, you be in a groove, having a lot of fun, and you get a message from somebody you heard from a while. You want to reply, see how they doing, or you may want to start a live chat with them, but you have to jump out of the game to do so. Excuse me, especially if they're not playing the same game you're playing. With the PlayStation 5 Control Center, I don't have to worry about that. I could be playing something totally different from them. If I want to reply to the message that they sent me while I'm in game, I can do that with the Control Center. The Control Center will also allow you to be able to take pictures in 4K, which is cool. Not really super excited about that because I don't own a 4K TV. Don't plan on owning one in the future. So it's a cool feature to have. Maybe one day when I be able to get a 4K TV, I'll be able to experience that cool feature. But hey, and with the screen share, I guess it's a cool feature to have. I don't know how often I'm gonna be using it, but it's cool to have it there. And that's what I'm saying about this user interface. It has so many cool features that are useful while in game that the PlayStation 4 user interface never had. And I gotta give them credit for it. It's a great design. It's gonna make your user experience so much better in many ways because it's going to give you access to a lot of things you didn't have access to before on your PlayStation 4 user interface. And I got to give Sony credit for it. Great job, Sony. Great job. I think the user interface was done really well, and I'm just can't wait to see what else you were able to do on the PlayStation 5 console when you interacted with the user interface. I'm just really hyped for it. One of my favorite features that's coming to the PlayStation 5 user interface is the ability to be able to access actual tutorials and hints from the developers themselves. I want to offer developers to actually put hints and tutorials within their games on the PlayStation 5 because that could be a huge selling point on its own. When you play games on the PlayStation 5, the developers give you tutorials and tools on how to complete certain challenges, get rare trophies without spoiling the game for you. That could be a huge selling point right there, in my opinion. I think that's awesome. And you can be able to pin it to your screen while you're playing a game without hindering the performance of the game. I mean, what else could you want? I mean, they thought of everything, and I'm just super hyped for it. They also announced that the background image of the PlayStation 5 user interface will be in 4K, which again is a cool feature to have. Not really, don't really care because I don't even have a 4K TV to actually experience it, but it's a cool feature to have nonetheless. And I just think that they did a really wonderful job with the design of this UI. And I have to say, I'm sold on it. I haven't got a pre-order for PlayStation 5 yet, but when I get a chance to get one, I will get one and enjoy all them cool features because I think that's awesome. We also found out in the state of play tutorial for the user interface that the PlayStation 5 controller will have voice control where you can actually voice what you want to say in a message when you're replying or sending a message to someone without having to take the time to type it in on the keyboard. That's a cool feature that I've been waiting for them to do for a while. You don't even have to have a headset to do it. You'll be able to talk to the PlayStation 5 controller and it will exactly understand what you say and be able to type it in without you having to take forever to reply to someone. That's another cool feature. That's a huge selling point for the PlayStation 5. I don't know why Sony not promoting that because that's going to be a huge selling point as well. But I have to say, I'm impressed with the PlayStation 5 user interface. I think they did a really wonderful job designing it, and I'm hyped for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you saw the state of play where they introduced the UI to you? Are you excited for all the new cool features? What's feature you love the most? What feature you hate the most? Do you hate all the cool features that's coming out for it? Do you feel like the features are useless and they could have did something else with it? I would love to know all your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for sending the video. I really appreciate it. I know your time is valuable. Make sure you hit that like button, helps out the channel. Make sure you share, helps out as well. And if you haven't become a Mad Gamer yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to become part of our community. And also, we just launched a new website called Dmac Mad Gaming. We'll leave a link to the website in the description box below. Come check that out. Come be a part of that community over there as well. We have a lot of content coming out for it. And we just want to know what you guys think about the website itself and the content we're producing for it. We'd love to see you over there and be part of that community as well. And as always, thank you for staying in the video. And remember, gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby.